Hi, a very how diddly ho to you all. So, it's been a while. There's a lot that I want to talk about. So, let's just get into a few things that I want to talk about that happened over the course of the last, month or two that I wanted to make a video about, but decided I was too lazy to. So to just start in no particular order, let's start with I don't know, the racist Star Wars puppet?
Star Wars stinks.
Hello, friends.
Apology.
Sorry about the environment, but I kind of had to make this video on the fly. I need your help. I'm being attacked.
So let's unpack all of that right there. The puppet that explains Star Wars lore on TikTok was exposed as a racist, homophobic piece of garbage. So I first heard about this puppet after the puppet was canceled, and since then I've kind of gone backwards to see what really happened in all of this. So Star Wars Dinks is a creator on TikTok that just kind of explains Star Wars lore, different little intricacies about the Star Wars universe, and this is all under the guise of a purple puppet with green hair. The puppet master's full name was revealed, which led to people going to his Facebook and finding some very interesting posts, to say the very least. And several of these posts revolved around his blatant homophobia, which, of course, Star Wars Dinks explained off in his apology as, what was it exactly? His feelings about Disney using the homosexual agenda.
I'm being accused of being racist and homophobic. Now, this comes from a Facebook post from 2018. And in the post, I was disgusted by how Disney was using the homosexual agenda as a tool to get more viewership.
What? But that also doesn't explain the post that says, "We all knew it was coming. Gay marriage only opened the doors to all the rest." There was an apology given, and of course it was by the puppet. Oh my gosh. And in this apology, he said that fans of the puppet should refute and report posts made that are bashing the puppet and the guy behind the puppet about his very clear racist and homophobic beliefs. Which, to be clear, he doesn't deny in the video. I mean, he explicitly says he holds his own beliefs and you hold your own beliefs.
Now, I have my own personal beliefs, just as you do. I have my own personal way that I live my life, just as you do.
He also makes claims that people are now attacking his family, which, if that's the case, that's terrible. That's not great. While the internet does kind of suck, I also just want to draw it back to the apology, because I still feel like it's a little weird to call it an apology and, never once say the words "I'm sorry" or actually apologize. Oh, and it's also given by a literal puppet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, and to make things even more interesting, Star Wars Dinks, the Star Wars puppet, was denounced by other puppets of TikTok.
If you ever hear me use the phrase homosexual agenda, could you just do me a favor, just get old batty, and then just boop.
There's a puppet community on TikTok that now has a racist, homophobic frontman. Did I miss something in the 8-9 months that I was gone? Did something happen? So let's just talk about Jake Novak for a second. If that name sounds unfamiliar to you, well, you're in luck. Honestly, Jake Novak has been talked about a lot recently, so I don't want to dwell on this topic a lot, but I mean, I've had a lot of thoughts, and I've watched a lot of videos about it. So to just kind of start on this, Jake Novak is a comedian, if you would like to call him that, who posted an SNL audition tape to TikTok. It is a song that he wrote, produced, directed himself, and it's not terrible. Now, don't get me wrong, it's very cringy, okay? It's the internet. Of course there's going to be cringe, and it's very, very unapologetically cringe. And whether this dorky video was trying to actually get SNL's attention or to just kind of poke fun at the fact that SNL is losing a lot of their cast members, it's very authentic. I think a lot of the writing and a lot of the jokes in it really set up that he's a big fan of SNL, and he would love a position on SNL, but also,
I'm a rapid rhyming hammy nerd like Lin-Manuel Miranda mixed with Sammy Berg.
So ever since posting this, the internet has completely ridiculed him and chased him away from the platform and social media in general. He's been inactive on, I think, all of his socials for around a month now. a little over a month, almost 2. Obviously, he came back because there's always a comeback, but that happened just very recently, which we'll get into that. And let's be clear, Jake Novak's content is not the most thought-provoking media. While this SNL video was very dorky and authentic, I'm particularly fascinated about this video that he made, regarding gun control and specifically making a song about trigger warning here, just to, preface this, where he sings about an attack that happened in Texas.
Land of the free, home of the brave, land of the AR-15, home of kids in the grave. I've struggled to find the words, keep the disposition sunny. I'm always trying to turn the unfunny things funny, but laughing feels wrong. Patience fighting for its soul. Are we sure it ever had one? Children dying in the school, but can you tell me why?
That's a little uncomfortable. Artists throughout time have made very thought-provoking media related to gun violence or other political change, and that can be good, but also
children dying in the school, but can you tell me why?
While Jake Novak isn't necessarily making a huge impact with his honestly pretty good editing skills and singing ability, I do think it's a little ridiculous that the internet is completely breaking over this one guy on TikTok making a cringe video, and the internet just obsesses over him for almost 2 months now. I think Duncan Kastner, whose video I will link below, has a really good discussion, a really good conversation about this whole topic. So I would recommend going to check that out if you want to know more about this situation. He really dives deep into this idea of the internet picking a guy of the week every now and then they just obsess over this person until this person retaliates. They make fun of them more, and then they wander off to get the next guy of the week. And he really touches on the fact that Jake Novak is a bit of an outlier in this whole formula, because he hasn't responded. He's been gone from the internet for ever now, until recently, which we'll get to. But yeah, it's a really great video. It should be in the description. So I would recommend going to check that out if you're interested in the Jake Novak situation in particular. Still, at the end of the day, I find it a little ridiculous that the internet obsesses and prods some nerdy guy on the internet. So hopefully we can stop that sometime soon. And now we're kind of looping back into the fact that he responded recently, because this happened after I had already wrote my script, so I kind of had to shoehorn this all in. It's besides the point. I wrote my script, and then he decided to speak with Insider about this, so let's just kind of get into what he said in this interview. Jake Novak actually talks about some interesting outcomes since this all happened. He talks about how people have messaged him pretending to be Lauren Michaels, have messaged him with just some very mean ridicule, calling him cringe and stuff, whatever. But also people have messaged him with another big trigger warning here. Trigger warning. Just trigger warning. Telling him to take his own life. Holy shit. Seriously? It's not even that bad of a video, honestly. And it's obviously no one should say that to anyone on the internet, but about this SNL video? This right here? This? Come on. I shouldn't expect any better from the internet, because why should I? It's the internet. But when some random dude on TikTok has to now worry about what intent people have with filming him at his job, I think we might have crossed a line somewhere. Wow, yeah, a lot of TikTok drama. A pretty interesting week, and by week I mean last few months. So let's just go ahead and talk about what I have wrote down next, which is, I have only a couple to point out, but I'm sure a lot of people have seen some weird ones on their For You pages. So feel free to just let me know of those if you want. But I'm just going to talk about these two specifically. The first one, which I don't even really feel is a good ad, it's an ad for the driving company Lyft. So I'm just going to go ahead and play that one for you all.
Where are you going?
Home. I was here for graduation for my son. He graduated from NYU.
How old are you?
Guess.
28?
I'll take it.
My mom had me at 16, so.
I had him at 15.
So what drives you in life?
My kids. I have 7.
What?
Yeah, you got the right one.
Nice, yo. Okay, I see you out here.
I just I just don't get it. It's not even an ad. The only ad part about it is the microphone. He's holding a microphone that says Lyft, and that's the only ad part about it. Now, do I want to buy a Lyft microphone? Yes. But also, they're a driving company, so it makes no sense. Also, whoever scripted this encounter, 28 years old, I don't want to be mean, okay? I don't know how old this woman is, but you asked her why she's here, and she just told you...
I was here for graduation for my son. He graduated from NYU.
She just told you that, which would maybe make him like 22. 4 years of college. You go there when you're 18, 22 when you graduate. Graduating on time, perfect. And you think she was 6? 6 when she gave birth to this NYU grad. How? And it seems like the only connecting thread between these TikTok ads from Lyft is the same guy is interviewing people in the street everywhere, and he always says, "Where are you going?" And that's it. That's the whole thing. That's literally that's it. That's the whole ad. Okay, so that was something. So I'm gonna play the second ad for you all, and it only gets worse from here. So
You really shouldn't have apples in your fridge anymore. Why not? They're recalled for chickenpox. They're infected with chickenpox. Where did you hear that? Well, Grandma reposted what Nancy reposted, what Lindsay reposted, what Mackenzie reposted, what Karen reposted. Okay, so I just looked that up and it's just not true. Okay, well, how do I know that's true? Also, how do we get upstairs? Girl, just go to Google Fact Check Explorer and you can type in your question. Did Grandma, Nancy, Melissa, Nancy, or Lindsay or Nancy have that? Sorry, Nancy.
So that was an ad. I guess more than the first one, but... What? You're telling me this person just like inceptioned us for Google Fact Check Explorer? 1, dumb name. 2, why does this have 380,000 likes? I guess at the end of the day, this does tell us how terrible Facebook is at reporting life hacks to us. Overall, I feel like ads like both of these kind of blurring the lines between like a TikTok and an ad. It's a little weird. It's always weird when people blur the lines between ad and the content that they're creating. That's why hashtag ad is such an important thing, and I didn't see it once, okay? Bring back hashtag ad. Hashtag bring back hashtag ad. So yeah, maybe just don't blur the lines between, Google as a giant company and a casual creator on TikTok. Cool, done. Perfect. We're through 3 things now. So next thing I have wrote down is Reddit content. And this is pretty simple. I don't like Reddit in general. I think people just go in there and make up stories, or they tell these big sob stories just for internet sympathy points. So yeah, if you don't know what Reddit is this platform where you can get in like these specific groups and you can post, oh my god, they're getting reposted on TikTok. At this point, I don't even know what to say. It's just all TikTok. Apparently, I spent the last 8 to 9 months on TikTok. Anyways, I accidentally entirely ruined my For You page by watching like one video of someone playing Subway Surfers like down here, and then the top half or like right in the center of the screen is a Reddit post that is read by an AI bot. So first, have our attention spans really dwindled this much? Am I that much of an iPad kid at this point that I have to watch someone play Minecraft parkour and also listen to someone's fake story on Reddit?
Am I the asshole for not giving my deceased wife's share of her family inheritance to her siblings?
Reddit is bad enough as it is, but for it to now come to TikTok so lazily, and I just can't get rid of it, it's like I can never escape it, And I'll be the first person to admit, I have watched too many of these videos. Some of them have been good, but now I think it's gotten to a point where people realize they'll just pause the video and skim to the parts where it shows the full text and then just read it all and not watch the full video. So to get the most watch time out of it, out of viewers, the creators of these videos have started putting out like one sentence at a time. So you have to listen to the whole video, this terrible AI bot just reading out the text.
My mom just told me that I better cheat on my boyfriend. I 20 female have been with my BF 23 male for 2 years now. He is the most handsome and gentleman I have ever seen.
Why? Why are you doing this? Do you care that much about lazily stealing content from Reddit? That's weird. It's so simple. And I hate seeing it, but I can't stop watching it. It's just like, I'm a little iPad kid. and I hate it. But, I mean, you know, whatever to get the bag, I guess. Whoa, where is the time gone? Oh my gosh, we talked about TikTok there for like, I don't know, a long time. So let's focus on the really bad app, that of course being Instagram. Instagram, if you didn't know, has recently reported record-breaking video views on their platform, which is hilarious considering they shove them down your throat. Seriously, like I see posts from people I follow sometimes, like I guess, but then they'll just give you this notification saying like, hey, you've watched or looked at every single post from your followers in the past like 3 days. So congrats, here's Friends clips subtitled in Russian, or sad edits of The Big Bang Theory.
You know I love you, so will you please relax because you're driving me crazy?
No, that's the first time you ever said that you love me.
What about you, Joe? What would you give up, sex or food?
I don't know, it's too hard.
I don't need that in my life, but thanks, I guess. And it's weird too, because like, I've gone weeks during the summer, like not checking my Instagram at all, like not even being able to check most of my socials. And Twitter will still give me some older stuff that I would have missed throughout the week, but also some newer stuff as well. But Instagram is interesting, because all it shows you is like, it'll show you a post from 3 days ago, a post that got posted within the last hour, 5 other posts between those time frames, and then it says that you've caught up on all the content that's been posted, which makes no sense. I follow like 1,000 people, and at least 100 of those people are posting, right? And I see 5 to 7 posts. That was 8. Okay. I see the weirdest videos, things that I'm not even interested in. Sometimes I'll see like wrestling clips, which, yay, cool. But then I'll get like 5 baseball videos in a row. And I don't even like baseball. And finally, we have some good internet. And by that, of course, I mean bad internet. So let's jump over to Twitter real quick. It's just a repost of this Instagram post from an influencer named Jeremy Fragrance. And it's a picture of Jeremy Fragrance holding a tray with a watermelon on it. And the caption basically says that he was asking this 5-star hotel for a watermelon, which they refused to give him. Anyways, they gave him a full-ass watermelon, which is interesting. And why would you make a huge complaint about that? Especially when you're a fragrance influencer. Like, I can understand a watermelon influencer. And the weirdest part about it all is he turns this into a lesson about courage. Asking for full-ass watermelons at a 5-star hotel? That's courage right there. That's courage. I don't know. I looked into this guy a little bit after seeing this post, and maybe I'll want to make a full video about him later on. Just really depends how we're feeling about it. But I did see this reel from him very recently, so,
You know what I just did 5 minutes ago? I stimulated my penis. I want to have sex with this fragrance.
Quite the interesting character, right? That's what we'll say. Well, that's it. That's all I got. I went through the retail store ringer over the last however many months. Went through that, and now I'm back recording videos. The king has returned, and all that jazz. And maybe, just maybe, I'll return with another video idea sometime soon. Or maybe like 5 compiled into one. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, make sure to go follow my socials. They're all under one name now, which is great. That name is going to be Your Son Cole. It's not A. Cole Dixon anymore, or that one that I had between that I didn't really like either. So you can just go check out twitch.tv/YourSonCole, Instagram.com/YourSonCole, and Twitter.com/YourSonCole, and also TikTok.com/YourSonCole. Wow, look at all those links. They're going to be in the description, so make sure to go click on those and keep up to date with what I'm doing. And since I now am officially your son, thanks for watching, Dad? I appreciate it, Dad. Thanks, Dad. Bye, Dad. Get the fuck out of my room, Dad. Jake really touches on some interesting outcomes that have come since this video became very popular. I said come like 5 times that sentence. Oh, that's funny. I want to make that my outro part, but I don't know, because there might be like, I don't know, employers that watch this and they're like, what? Come? He said come? Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would he say that? It's so terrible. Why would he say that?